What's going on, moviegoers? If you're new to the channel, my name is Christian. Welcome to Zero Productions, you guys. I have a fresh new update for all of you Scream fans out there. What's your favorite scary movie? Leave a comment down below and let me know. Now, you guys, Scream 6 is slated to start production early summer of this year with a release date of March 2023. Now, this is a no-brainer. Scream 5 was definitely a well-received movie, critically and also at the box office. The studio saw dollar signs and they were making money. They're like, oh my God, we made our money back in double. Well, let's greenlight a sequel. Cool. But with that being said, you guys, I wasn't the biggest fan of Scream 5. I wasn't. I really wanted to like this movie. I really wanted to love it because I've been a huge fan of majority of these films in the franchise. I love Scream 1, 2, 3. Scream 4 is definitely questionable. Definitely questionable. But the first three Screams were definitely enjoyable to me. Of course, the first one being the GOAT with Kevin Williamson and, Wes Craven. That film was just so iconic, you guys. So iconic for its time. But man, Scream 5 definitely, had some hits and some misses for me at least. I don't want to dive too deep into the rant video of why I didn't like it. Just to give you guys a couple of examples of I thought they could have did better or scrapped some ideas that they actually produced in the movie was the whole Billy Loomis and his daughter. I didn't necessarily mind that, she was his daughter. The whole illusions of her talking to him. And I'm like, you've never met Billy. You've never engaged with him. Why are you having these conversations? Are you crazy? Could be. Maybe she's not stable up in the mind. It's a possibility. But I just felt like it was kind of shoehorned in to kind of throw in more legacy characters and really feed off the first film. Because I really felt like Scream 5 was a little bit of a ripoff of the first movie. I mean, there are literally scenes for scenes that are in the first movie. And I was like, what are we doing here? What I thought we were going to be continuing this. Why am I seeing a rehash of Scream 1? So that's just, I didn't like it. I didn't. And of course, you guys, killing off Deputy Dewey, that hurts so much because Dewey was my all-time favorite character in the Scream franchise. He's just so damn lovable, you guys. And I am a big believer that they should have killed off Gale Weathers instead of Dewey. They kill off Gale in Scream 5, and they kill the sheriff, obviously, and that gives incentive, that gives motive to Dewey to come back and be the sheriff. That would have been such a great character moment for Dewey. But unfortunately, they killed him off, so David Arquette is no longer in these movies unless they do some kind of flashback scene. Who know, you guys? But it's going to be interesting, you guys. I'm really curious to see where they take this story for Scream 6. Let's dive deep into some of these updates for the movie, shall we? So we have an official synopsis for the film as well, you guys. So the official synopsis of the movie: the Scream saga continues with the 4 survivors of the Ghostface killings as they leave Woodsboro and start a fresh chapter. Interesting. So they're leaving Woodsboro. Where could they be going? Why are all of them leaving? Oh, wait a minute. I already have a feeling. I kind of have a feeling where I think this is going. All 4 of them, or 3 of them, got into the same college or whatever, and now they're off to college. I have a sense that's where this is going, and I have a feeling it's going to be a rehash of Scream 2. Let me not bite off more than I can chew. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me just relax. But Sam, Mindy, Chad, and Tara are all coming back for Scream 6. And of course, like I said before, the camera starts rolling early summer of this year, you guys. Very interesting. Very interesting. I mean, with the returning characters, I didn't necessarily mind Randy's, niece and nephew or whatever. I was like, cool, your mom, your sister's down with the Brown. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. And you always have to have that crazy film student in every Scream movie. That's like a pivotal thing for this Scream franchise. But I don't know, man. I just don't know where they really take, the story for this. Is it going to be who's going to be the killer or killers? Because, usually in these movies, there are 2 killers. Except for part 3, there was only 1 killer, which was her brother. The first movie was Billy and Stu. The second one was Billy's mom and the crazy film student. The third one was her brother. The fourth one was her niece and that crazy high school kid. And of course, the fifth one was Billy's daughter's sister. I keep forgetting her name. Billy's daughter's sister one of her friends. And then, of course, Billy's daughter's boyfriend. So I'm really curious to see, you know, what's going to happen. Who's going to be the killer? Who's going to be the next Ghostface? You know, like, what's going to happen with that? I always thought it was a good idea to bring back Stu. Maybe Stu is still alive, you know? Maybe he didn't die at the end of Scream 1. That would be pretty interesting, you guys. And Stu would be the original killer, and he's going after Billy's daughter because he blames Billy for what his life became after. Ruined it. He manipulated Stu. Hey, help me out. Let's start something here in Woodsboro. Let's kill people, you know? All because I don't think Stu didn't know the whole backstory of Billy's dad and his mom and the affair of anything. He didn't know any of that shit. So he just really manipulated Stu into like being this fucking serial killer. That's the crazy part about it. But a lot of fans are like, no, don't bring Stu back. Don't bring Stu back. But who knows? Who knows, you guys? But post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about these updates for Scream 6. Thoughts and opinions, you guys. Honestly, where do you want them to take the sequel to Scream 5 and the story? And if they're going off to college, hell, whatever. But post your comments down below and let me know what you guys think. Peace.